There are stories so terrifying that even the bravest souls get goosebumps just hearing them. From haunted houses that defy logic to eerie encounters caught on camera, some paranormal events leave behind a chill that lingers for years. Today, we're diving into bone-chilling paranormal events you'll wish you never saw. Buckle up, because once you hear them, you can't unhear them. One of the most famous and terrifying paranormal events took place in 1977 in Enfield, London. Known as the Enfield Poltergeist, this chilling case involved a single mother and her 4 children who claimed their home was under siege by violent supernatural forces. Furniture moved by itself, toys flew across the room, and eerie knocking sounds echoed through the walls at night. But the most disturbing part was the children themselves, especially 11-year-old Janet, who was allegedly possessed. Witnesses, including police officers, reported seeing her levitate above her bed. Several recordings captured her speaking in a deep, gravelly voice that sounded nothing like a child. The case remains one of the most well-documented hauntings in history, inspiring movies like The Conjuring 2. Skeptics still argue over whether it was a hoax, but to those who lived through it, the fear was very real. If the Enfield case wasn't enough to make you uneasy, then the tale of the Amityville Horror might do the trick. In 1974, a young man named Ronald DeFeo Jr. murdered his entire family inside their house in Amityville, New York. Just over a year later, the Lutz family moved into the same home, hoping to start fresh. But instead of peace, they found terror. The Lutzes claimed that slime oozed from the walls, furniture moved on its own, and ghostly figures lurked in the hallways. George Lutz, the father, reported waking up every night at 3:15 a.m., the exact time of the murders. After just 28 days, the family fled, leaving all their belongings behind. The chilling story inspired countless books and movies, but whether you believe the Lutzes or not, it remains one of the most infamous paranormal events in America. Let's move from haunted houses to something even creepier: paranormal events captured on camera. In 2003, a family in Mexico recorded what they believed was a playful moment between children. But when reviewing the footage, they saw something horrifying: a small, shadowy figure darting out of the corner of the room before vanishing into thin air. Experts and skeptics tried to debunk the footage, but many couldn't explain the figure's movement. Was it a trick of the light? Or was it something not meant to be seen by human eyes? The clip spread like wildfire, leaving viewers worldwide disturbed by the possibility of unseen beings sharing our space. Another spine-tingling case happened in Eastern Europe, involving what has since been called the Screaming Tunnel. Legend has it that a young girl tragically perished inside the tunnel decades ago, and ever since, those who walk through it at night hear her blood-curdling screams. Locals claim that if you light a match in the tunnel, it will suddenly extinguish, followed by a scream echoing through the darkness. Brave paranormal investigators who visited the site reported hearing footsteps following them, even when no one else was there. Some even captured audio recordings of faint cries. Just imagine standing in that pitch-black tunnel, hearing a scream right behind you, and realizing you are completely alone. Or at least, you think you are. Now let's talk about one of the most unsettling paranormal events tied to technology. In the early 2000s, several families across different countries reported receiving strange voicemails late at night. These messages contained garbled static, whispering voices, and sometimes chilling phrases like, "We're watching you," or "Don't look behind you." Phone companies claimed it was interference or pranks, but the sheer number of unrelated reports made people suspicious. In one infamous case, a woman received a voicemail of her own voice screaming, even though she had never recorded such a thing. She was so disturbed she changed her number and moved homes. Paranormal experts suggested the phenomenon was connected to phone calls from the dead, a belief that spirits can manipulate electronic devices to communicate. Whether real or not, the idea of the dead reaching out through your phone is terrifying enough to make anyone sleep with it turned off. Not all paranormal events take place in houses or tunnels. Sometimes they happen in broad daylight. In 2014, security cameras at a hospital in Mexico captured something extraordinary. At around 3 a.m., cameras showed the automatic doors opening by themselves and a dark figure seemingly walk through them. The staff reported that the entrance sensors don't open without a physical body, yet nothing was visible except the strange shadow. Moments later, a patient in a nearby ward passed away. Many workers believe the figure was the angel of death visiting the hospital. The footage remains one of the most unsettling paranormal clips ever shared online. These cases remind us of one thing: the world is far stranger than we can ever fully understand. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, paranormal events have a way of creeping under your skin. They challenge the boundaries of reality, making us wonder what truly happens when the lights go out. So the next time you hear a bump in the night, see something flicker out of the corner of your eye, or feel a chill for no reason, just remember, you might not be as alone as you think.